hopefully it won't crash the computer. But by the way, yo YouTube, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to bring back my YouTube channel alive as well. So I'm gonna record the session of today, and I'm gonna record every session I'm gonna do for the next 2 weeks, because I got a 2 weeks vacation from animation school. So I will be able to stream often, work on some stuff. Well, most of the things I'll be working on will be animation school projects related stuff. But that's gonna only be for the first week of vacation. For the next week, if things going according to plan, I'll be starting to work on more personal stuff, like stuff that I want to explore with my art style, and also like some fundamental skills that I'm gonna do at the same time I'm doing my school project. That, by the way, before we gonna jump in on what you see in front of you, because what you see in front of you is the storyboard for a comic, a motion comic that I will be doing for the first for my final project as a first year of animation in my animation school. And today I'm gonna start doing the cleanup. So just gonna make this pretty, make this more on the people can understand what they are looking at. Like, you can understand what you're looking at, but it can be more cleaner than this. It's a bit rough around the edge, so we're gonna clean this up. And but before that, I'm gonna do some no, I'm gonna close this. I don't know why I opened this. I'm gonna do some poses practice. As you can see the title, I'm gonna practice some idle poses, because this is something that not that I'm necessarily struggling with. It's just that it's something that I need to have in my repertoire, in my mind, so I can draw them whenever I want, when I'm doing whatchamacallit, when I'm gonna do character designs in the future, because you do the turnarounds and all the stuff, and you want to show the personality of the character through a pose that's not necessarily like a dynamic and expressive, or a lot of foreshortening, in the pose. You want to have not a static, but a somewhat static pose, but that should the personality of the character. So I'm just practicing drawing them. And also it's gonna help me as well to practice my proportion, because this is some of my main weaknesses right now, is the proportions a little bit. Like, it's just something like a small issue, like it's not even a big deal, because I tend to draw my legs a bit shorter than I'm supposed to. So right now I'm learning how to do 50-50 with the human body. So as you can see right now on the screen, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but yeah, my mouse, you can see moving. So you can see I did a red a red line. So it's the same size as the torso. So I'm doing it as a guide for now, but eventually I'm gonna learn how to do it without having to do it. So yeah, so I'm gonna start practicing this for now. So I'm gonna do it for maybe I'm just gonna fill up the page here, and then after that I'm gonna move on to the cleanup. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work to do here. Nothing that I can handle though, but yeah. So alright, so like always, take your pen, paper, tablet, whatever you need to draw, and let's grind together. And for those on YouTube, like always, you gotta grind while you're watching this. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but don't just sit there and just watch me draw. And I might be silent for most of the time because I'm gonna be focused. In the background you got some hardcore music. It's a genre of music that I discovered lately, and I fell in love with it. So yeah, so it's not my usual JRPG playlist that's playing in the background, but I like this type of music, and I hope y'all gonna like it as well. And yeah, so let's focus and draw. Let me close this tab. I just wanted to check if it's going well here. This, I can close this, man. Okay, yeah, close this as well. Alright, now continue. So like I said, I'm gonna fill this page here with some idle poses. Because before winter vacation, I asked to every teacher that I had for the first semester to give me one thing that I can practice during winter vacation, so I can come back to the second semester stronger. And they all gave me something to work on. So I made a plan of some kind of a plan of a training art for myself for this winter, so I can tackle on those things that I can work on, those weaknesses that I have. and make them my strength in my art. Yeah, I need to start drawing up. I gotta draw a pose that doesn't have hands in pocket. It's like I'm focusing on the ends details, but not. I want to fall into this habit of drawing hands in pocket. This is some beginner move, and we're not beginner anymore. I think this is the first time I said out loud that I'm not a beginner anymore at art. I think this is actually the first time I said this out loud. Like, I never thought of myself as a beginner, of course, but I never told myself like, yeah, you're not a beginner anymore. You're just, you're intermediate. Yo, thank you for the follow, Cairo0180. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the gang. Sit back, relax, grind the art with us. But yeah, I think this is the first time I said out loud that I'm not a beginner. Okay. Let me find a pose that doesn't have hands in the pocket. Ooh, I like this pose from the side view. Yeah, this part is weird to draw because the torso is like three-quarter ish, but her pelvis is fully in a profile view. That's like guess we can like look into something like this shape wise. Like if I only draw the details and everything, I think I could get it, but shape, understanding the shape is more important so you can redraw whenever you want. Let me put this. Bring this lower. Keep going downwards. So we're going, okay, this is going upward, but this going downward. That's something. Looks more like a straight line. Gotta push this back. Okay. Arm. A bit lower. Nice, I like it. Clean this up a little bit. Curve this. This is not a flat shape. You want to avoid putting your lines flat, like unless it's like for this case here because of the view. But technically, I can't even do this. I can do this if I want to avoid it to become really flat. But it's a profile view, so you can make a straight line, but I think it's better when you do it like this. Lines going in perspective. But yeah, okay. It's down here. So I think I'm gonna do a last one, and I'm gonna move on to doing the cleanups for the storyboard. Oh, I like this pose. Let me see. I'm gonna avoid doing sitting poses for now. I'm gonna do standing poses. Because I think you can still capture the character's personality by just sitting down. But for now, I'm just gonna stay with I think I did this one already. Let me check the previous ones. Ah, I didn't do it, okay. So yeah, you can say I did it previously, but that wasn't I think it was back in October I did them, because the teacher told me to practice those, and it actually helped me a lot when I was doing my character design homework after this, when I was doing the posing for my characters. It actually helped me a lot. Now I'm gonna do this for the winter vacation. Woo! I'm gonna become a beast. Je suis arrivé, gars. Oh, yo, Max, what's up? Ça va? On est là, tranquille, tranquille. Pratique faire des poses idle. Parce que le prof de character design m'a proposé de faire de pratiquer ça durant les vacances, je fais ça un peu. Et après ça, je vais faire le clean-up du storyboard pour le motion comic. And yeah, by the way, for those watching on YouTube, I'm gonna speak French and English from time to time because the stream is French-English now, not only English. So yeah, and maybe there will be some of my classmates that pull up on my stream, so they all speak French. So bear with me if I speak French. I'm gonna translate as best as I can. So pretty much I just told them pretty much what I told you guys in the beginning of the stream. So y'all didn't miss anything special. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do one last post, then I'm gonna move on to the whatchamacallit, the motion comic storyboard. I want to draw a character in this pose. I think I'm gonna do this later after the stream or off stream, because I like it. We got some action going on with the shoulder. To do that, so I think yes, it's gonna curve like this because her torso is going towards us on the reference. Gonna bend this and do this. By the way, this is something I've been doing recently. Like, I'm doing my torso, I'm doing this thing with the torso now. Before I used to just draw the torso doing something like this. Call it a day. But now I'm actually adding this part here. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to show me the guideline of where the pectoral muscles will appear. And I think it helped me a lot. It helps me a lot to give depth to the torso as well, instead of just doing like the contour for the torso. I don't know how I got the inspiration to do that, but it just came to mind to start doing this, and since then I've been doing this. And also, it helps a lot when you're drawing the torso from the lower view, a high angle, low angle. Like, you know, if you're drawing it from low angle like this. Before I used to do like something like this, and sometimes I will get lost. But if you add this small detail, if you add this, boom, you understand that, oh, this is the upper part of the torso, and this is the lower part of the torso. And then when you draw the light, you know, let's say you have a cone like this, and this is where your light source is gonna be. So now you know, like, oh yeah, this part's gonna be in shadow now. And this part's gonna be light. So yeah, it helped me a lot since I've been starting doing this. And same thing from the lower angle. Yeah, I need to put this a bit lower. And then you have the light source coming from the bottom. Ooh, okay, so now this is in shadow. And maybe a bit of this part here. And voila. So I think it's really helpful if you add this part here like this, so you can know the different planes of the torso. And you'll see that on the face a lot. Like when you study the Asaro head, I think that's the name of the method on how you draw the head, the Asaro head. There's a lot of planes And because you can pinpoint the plane, it's easier to put the where the light hits. Yeah, so if you want to have a more accurate torso, I advise you to draw a base like this. I'll put it here. It's a bit lower. Her hips ain't that exaggerating. Got a bias for white hips for female characters. Even my anatomy teacher spotted that, because whenever I draw female characters or the female body, I always exaggerate the hips. Because that's the thing that I always do for my female characters when I'm doing my personal projects, or whenever I draw Carola. As your Carla has white hips, so I think it's just ingrained in my mind, like, yeah, the female body has white hips in general, so yeah, it just becomes second nature to me. Let me put this on another layer. Oh, didn't hide it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back there later. But yeah, so I have to be careful with that. And I think for this practice, I'm supposed to do a bit of anatomy in the same time, in the sense like really analyze how to draw the human body, because I tend to always curve things a lot, so I need to be more aware of the lines that are actually curving and lines that are actually straight. But I think I'm gonna do it on a proper separate study instead of just combining the two. And I think I can bring this down a little bit. And just actually curve it up, or still curve it down like this. Now to my little trick, my little magic trick. Oh yeah, and if you want to exaggerate a little bit as well, like you see right now I'm doing 50-50, so it's like the length of the legs and the length of the torso is pretty much the same here. So if you want to give a boost in the legs, what you can do is that you can add one more head, because as you know, like we tend to use the head as a unit of measure, so you can add one more leg. So okay, you know what, I decide to add this part of the leg with this part of the legs part, have one more head. And this is what gives you that iconic proportion for characters, you know. Right now she's gonna have really long legs, and this is the part that we tend to exaggerate in the female body as well. In character designs, we tend to exaggerate the hips, the length of the legs, just to show some more elegance for the character. Like if you want to do an elegant character, give her longer legs. She's gonna look more elegant. And also taller as well. And I'm doing a supermodel, which fit with the vibe of the pose actually. I'm not even gonna complain about that. Bring the knee a bit higher. And also take the time to draw your shapes well. And by that I mean, like, be sure that you're drawing the exact perspective that the shape is going. So right now I did a cylinder that we see the bottom of it, right? But now I'm gonna draw the second cylinder. And the second cylinder, we only see the bottom. We don't see the bottom actually, and we don't see the top because the perspective changed. And those are things that you catch on by doing fundamental practice when you draw simple shapes actually. That's why you will have a lot of mentors and teachers telling you that, you know, draw primitive shapes, draw simple shapes, because it's gonna help you build the human body. Maybe not as accurately as you can, because you know you still need to learn a bit of anatomy to be accurate, right? But it will be good enough for you to. It will be a good starting point for you. Just so. If I show this to my anatomy teachers, can say, "Oh my God, your leg are too long." But I understand this is design. That's one thing that I realized in animation school, because you know, before I went to animation school, I used to be do everything by myself, right? And a lot of people that was talking about art school, animation school, general, they always like say negative things about it, and I'm like, dang, I don't want to go there if it's like this. But you know, now I'm here, and I realize that pretty much not all, well, all the negative stuff that I heard about animation school or art school didn't happen so far. And maybe it's because of the education system is different from country to country, you know, because most of the people that heard their opinion about art school or animation school, they're from the United States, you know, from America. Technically, I'm from America as well because I'm Canadian, but I'm talking about like the America that people have in mind, the United States, you know. And yeah, so they always had like, there's always something negative about art school and everything. And I think it's just the teachers that are teaching there that has that are bringing those bad experience to the students. Because so far, my experience with animation school has been really great. I have a great class, great teachers. Like, I couldn't ask for more, honestly. I plan to do like in summer, because in summer I will have more freedom for sure. I plan to make a video like review my first year of animation school, you know, and talk about pretty much everything that I went through, the projects and all this stuff. But so far, it's really positive. I got nothing negative about animation school so far. Matter of fact, animation school just enhanced the routine that I already had. Like the routine that I built for the past 5 years since I've graduated from college. The discipline that I built, the routine that I built, animation school just enhanced it even further and beyond. So I cannot even complain about the load of work that I have in animation school. Like the load of work that I'm getting, I don't think it's a lot. It's just right. It's just the right amount of homework. And also I'm older, so I guess there's that too. I got the wise man advantage, I guess, if we're gonna call it like that. But yeah. I'm not that old, guys, okay? I'm only 26. I'm not that. Pushing 30, but not old. I think I can push the leg further if I want to balance this. because right now it was a bit too was a bit too close to the other feet. Now it's more balanced. This hand needs to be a bit bigger. All right. I do. Yeah, I think I've drawn somewhere without realizing it. Like, she's really tall. We love our tall woman here. And yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Okay. Now let's move on to the storyboard. I'm gonna clean this up. For what do I have to clean this? It's like clean enough. It's clean enough for me. But anyway, yeah, I wanna do it. Let's do this thing. Let me just bring up the email that I've got from my teacher, because she showed an example of what she's waiting from us. Going to clean up. Okay. It's nothing complicated. It's just that I need to have cleaner lines. Okay, I can pretty much redraw what I've already drawn, but with cleaner lines, that's it. That's pretty much it. And with contrast value and all this stuff. Okay. Let's do this thing. So I'm gonna work out this page 1 clean. I will have to redo my. Okay. Gotta redo my frames too. No, I mean, I'm just gonna use my sketching because I want to be precise with my lines. I just need to trace over them. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the cleanup after. Look up at the shading. Yo, Max, what's up? Stretch, thank you. Bruce locked in, yeah, man. Got no choice. That's my final project I'm working on, bro. Cannot play around with it. How you been doing? I've seen your the panels you've been posting on the Instagram, bro. Yo, fire, man. I like that. Now that I'm on vacation, I will have time to read your manga, actually. I will have time to read your manga because I've catch up with all the mangas I've been reading on the side. while I was at school. So now I got pretty much nothing to read. So now I can dedicate my time to read your manga. I'm gonna restart from chapter 1 actually. Bro, the art is fire, man. Keep it up. I'm just gonna make it one line. This is your final project? Yeah, this is the storyboard. So I did the rough already. The teacher approved it, so now I've gotta clean it. I gotta make the clean version of the storyboard for it. So we're making a motion comic. So we're making a comic that'll be moving, like not moving like a full animation, but just like with small movement. For example, in this panel here, this guy who's a soldier, there's gonna be like a small animation of him slamming the table, and it's just like his arm moving, because like we're gonna put the arm in another layer. We're gonna move that layer only. So yeah, it's just like gonna be small animation only, not like big ones yet. The big animation is gonna be next year. But yeah. Sheesh, yeah, man. But on the other hand, I've been doing a bit of animation. Do y'all use After Effects? Exactly, we gotta use After Effects to do the animation. But on the side, I've been doing animation for myself, and I'm having fun with it. I want to do a bit of it during winter vacation, but I've looked at what's really important right now. As much I would like to get some experience with animation before my second year. For winter vacation, I think I'm going to focus on only the things that I need to work on immediately, so I can make better art for the motion comic, you know. And I'll be focusing on animation during summer vacation. So it's gonna be like what, 3 months of vacation. So yeah, I'll have 3 months to be able to focus on animation. Let's go, keep up the grind. Yeah, man, got no choice. If you want to be peak, you gotta grind. Being disciplined and diligent. But I think you've already seen it in Discord. I've already touched a little bit of animation. Soon you're gonna animate Elementasia. That's my wish. That's my wish, to animate Elementasia. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself, you know? So I'm gonna do things a bit by bit. Because, bro, just daydreaming about it makes me hype. I'm like, bro, when I reach that level of skill, that's gonna be over. Ah, man. But yeah. Even if I don't work actively on Elementasia, I always think about it. Let me close the frames for now. Make the frames again. Also, I will have to redesign some of my, well, not some, I will redesign pretty much most of the characters for Elementasia again. Because I'm gaining new knowledge about character design, man. I'm like, bro, whenever I'm going back to Elementasia, I cannot draw the character the same way I've been drawing them back then. Because back then, I had some knowledge, but since animation school, I've been gaining new knowledge and everything. I'm like, bro, I gotta apply this knowledge with to my characters, man. And I'll get even better by after 3 years in animation school, bro. So I'm like, yeah, I cannot draw the character the same way I used to. Yeah, I think that's a low-key, like, I don't want to call it a curse. I'm gonna call this like, okay, I don't know what's the right term, but I want to call this a curse. It's just that it's when you start something, you've been happy with what you've been doing so far, but then you start to level up, you'll be like, oh man, I can't keep doing this the same way, you know? I gotta change things now, because I understand things differently, I see things differently, I got my taste change, my knowledge change, I've gained new skills, and I cannot like just nerf myself because this is how I've been drawing the characters so far, you know? So I don't want to call this a curse, but it's just that you have to adapt your knowledge to what you actually started, you know. I think that's what manga happened to most mangakas in general. Like if you look at Attack on Titan in the beginning to Attack on Titan now, bro, that's two different art style, bro. One Piece, I think it was pretty consistent actually. It didn't change a lot. I think maybe like the color illustrations or the splash arts, yeah, maybe there was a huge level up from there. But when it comes to the manga itself, I think I always take to that comic, that cartoon aesthetic. It didn't change a lot in my opinion, but the one that comes more easily is Attack on Titan. Like the beginning of Attack on Titan to now, compared to now, is like, yo, two different manga, bro. That's insane. Same thing with what's the name of that manhwa? Tower of God. But to be fair, Tower of God, the guy got a lot of assistants, so maybe. Nah, I don't want to discredit the artist, because when I first read Tower of God, bro, I'm not okay. I don't want to sound cocky or anything like that, but back in the days, back then, I was like, bro, I draw better than this. How come my webtoon is not popular? I used to think like that back then. But yeah, I saw how it used to draw, how the artwork was used to be in the first couple arcs, and then you read the most recent arcs, you'd be like, yo, that's big level ups, bro. And I guess he just adapt his new knowledge and his new art style to. Not his knowledge to upgrade his characters, not his art style. Well, his art style upgrade, but it's more the way he draws characters. Need to. But yeah, so one thing's gonna calm down with school and well, pretty much when I'm gonna graduate it. You know, when I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna give my time to Elementasia. Though I don't know if I'm gonna focus on Elementasia, the version with K and the others, or if I'm gonna focus on the Elementasia that started as a light novel. I'm leaning towards the light novel version because the light novel version is good. It's a shorter story, so it's gonna help me practice my skill even faster and gain feedback faster. And with that, it's gonna establish the world building a bit of the. Well, it's not even the world building because the Elementasia with K and all the other guys is in a modern setting. In the urban setting, and the Elementasia that I did in a light novel, Elementasia the 13th Slayer, it's a more medieval, prehistoric time period. It's a mix of the two, so it's just gonna set up like things from the past so it can make sense in the future, but you don't have to read the prequel in order to understand the main story that I wanted to tell. But yeah, you gotta update your style along with your skill. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I really like this music. And for some reason, I feel like I've heard it somewhere. Like in a video game specifically, but I don't know which game I've heard it from. But it's really familiar, for sure. Nobody. That's the name of the music. Put this in. All of it. Need to put the scenes. Yeah, the thing is on the other side. The shoulder thingy. This side. Is it? Wait, let me go back on the mood board. Not a mood board, but let's go. It's a mood board. Change account. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, that was on that side. I was right. I'm always right. I'm playing. Sure, I gotta do. I have to do it for now, but I keep in mind that I have to do a turnaround for this for a dagger. I have to keep that in mind. I didn't meant to do this on this layer. I wanted to do this on layer 1. What time it is, by the way? 2:40. Okay. Hopefully I'll have time to finish at least the beginning. The first 4 pages in stream on stream, and I'll do the rest off stream, because I don't want to make a video that's like 3 hours long. I don't like to make a 3-hour long stream, but I don't want to do a 3-hour long video. put this. Alright, time to put some basic contrast value type thing. Oh, snap. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Frame. Select everything that's in white. So now I can just color it within the white normally. Anyway, wait, I selected, that's why. Okay, now let's continue. Yeah. You know, now thinking about it, I hope the music that I've picked for the stream is not copyrighted. I didn't think about that. Ah, man. Oh well, it's GG's. I sure thought about it before I decided to change my playlist today. Okay, page 1 done. Let's do page 2. And matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna export. No, I don't. Do I exported it? Nah, I don't export it yet. after this page, I'm gonna take a small break. Just to stretch and get some snack. It's too big. I can close the nose for now. Don't need. Now I can focus on the frames. All right, so I'm gonna take a small break. Man, it's only been an hour and 42 minutes. Faster than I thought. But yeah, I'm gonna take a small break, and then we'll be right back after this. So for YouTube, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna skip this this breaking part. But yeah, anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, so the recording is back as well. All right. Let me just close this. No, I say close it. Alright, so I have one page left two pages left for the intro. And then after that, I'm gonna start the middle, which has only 3 pages. I'm gonna try to finish this in one stream. Because anyway, the goal was to finish everything but finish the intro and the middle part of the storyboard today. And tomorrow I'm gonna try to finish everything up for the final part, which has a lot of pages, as you can see on the bottom left. You see I'm scrolling. I got from page 8 to page 20. So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish everything today for the intro and the middle, and then move on to the final tomorrow. And I'll be doing this on stream as well. Into the frame. T'as vu mon message sur Discord? Probablement oui, parce que j'ai pas de notification. Ça se peut que j'ai vu vite de même là. Mais attends, je check après là. Ok, let me check. Ah, ok, ben t'inquiète, t'as 2 semaines là, c'est pas pressant pour les character design. T'as 2 semaines, je sais pas c'est quoi la date limite pour la charrette, mais dès que t'as fait la charrette, I guess ça va être Noël, tu vas t'occuper avec ta famille. So chill, tu pourras chill un peu, mais you know, at least by next week, t'as les character design. Ah, t'as fait la charrette, ben ok, ben t'as tout le temps pour faire ton character design là, so pas de stress. Pas de stress sur ça. Why did it? Oh, wait. Forgot to change. T'as fait une grenouille pour une charrette? Bro, c'était compliqué la vie, man. Je comprends pas. Pourquoi vous compliquez la vie comme ça? Mais j'aime ça. Parce que c'est ça. Au moins, vous êtes fidèle à à vos idées puis tout ça. Pas que je suis pas fidèle à mes propres idées, mais c'est juste que des fois, je suis comme, bro, j'ai des idées, je suis comme, je fais pas ça traditionnellement, bro. Je fais ça digital, mais pas traditionnel, bro. Donc, traditionnel, j'ai pris la chose. J'ai pas pris une chose simple. Moi, j'ai pris une chose simple. Ouais, une chose simple que ma tête pouvait comprendre au moins. Bon, mais faire un truc complexe comme toi, Tom. Bro, je suis pas capable, bro. Je suis comme non. Si tu me dis qu'on fait ça digitalement, bro, je vais aller crazy. Mais traditionnellement, je vais chill un peu. Genre une charrette avec une tête de grenouille, mais la forme c'est plus une charrette romaine. Non, c'est vraiment simple. Bro, je sais pas, tu me décris ça, pour moi ça a l'air compliqué là. Compliqué dans le sens que si j'aurais dû faire traditionnellement, c'était compliqué, mais si tu me dis de faire ça digitalement, je suis sûr que j'allais trouver un moyen de le faire facilement, mais j'imagine pas le faire ligne par ligne avec un crayon à la mine sur papier. And by the way, for those who don't understand a lick of French I just said, right now I'm talking with Tetrum, which is a classmate of mine, working with me as well on the motion comic. We're just talking about homework we've been doing for the perspective class. It was for the final homework we have to do a chariot, and he's been doing a chariot, and he drawn a Roman chariot with a frog head, and I'm like, why are you complicating your life like this? Because if it was digital, I will do something a bit more complex, but I'm not strong traditionally. So, and the homework, we have to do it traditionally. So I did something simple. So I did the chariot from Kid and Curry Surprising. It was simple in the sense like, for me, my head could comprehend how to do it, you know, with just a ad, with a pen and paper, you know. But doing something more than that was too complex for me, so I decided to stay simple. But all my classmates, they're really good traditionally. Meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing a lick of what y'all doing in the traditional. I can do all that. Like, put me in digital, yeah, I'm gonna do something pretty, but traditional, bro, forget it. I'm gonna fight for my life. I'm fighting for my life. So yeah, that's what we've been saying. Non, c'est plus simple que toi. Mais c'est comme je dis, c'est plus simple. Mais ok, parce que ma perception de ce qui est simple, ou pas ta perception de ce qui est simple est différente. Parce que moi, dessiner une tête de grenouille sur le chariot, ça a l'air compliqué traditionnellement. Digitalement, j'aurais pu tricher quelque chose pour que ça fasse du sens, you know? Mais c'est pour ça que dans ma tête, je me dis que ce que tu as fait, c'est complexe. Parce que moi, tout ce que je devais faire, c'est 2 roues, puis une base de chariot qu'on voit à peine. Et puis les roues sont immenses comparées au chariot. So, j'ai pas dû dessiner un gros chariot non plus. En tout cas, non, c'est pas une tête. T'as juste un arc de sac pour faire l'œil. Faudrait que je le vois pour comprendre ce que tu me dis parce que. Je suis en train d'imaginer le chariot qui est tête de grenouille. Et là, je suis comme, bro, c'est compliqué ton histoire, bro. C'est compliqué ton affaire, man. Mais c'est juste mon imagination. Parce que je sais, c'est juste moi qui imagine l'affaire dans ma tête. Puis je suis comme, ça a l'air compliqué. Il est sur le drive. Ah, ok, je vais checker. Après, c'est ça aussi. Il y a comme, c'est comment tu imagines l'affaire aussi. Parce que moi, quand j'imagine quelque chose, je suis toujours dans un truc qui est complexe for no reason. Et je suis comme, ah ouais, je peux le faire. Digitalement, mais pas traditionnellement. Ah ouais, quand même. Les détails. Après, les gars osent me dire que c'est pas complexe. Les gars osent me dire que c'est pas complexe. Mais la ok, t'as pas. Ok, je croyais que. J'ai cru que t'as fait sur ton chariot. Je croyais que ton chariot avait une tête de grenouille. J'avais pas compris que t'avais un personnage de grenouille sur la charrette. C'est pas ça que j'avais compris. Moi, j'ai compris que la charrette en tant que telle, c'est une tête de grenouille. Je suis comme, bro, why? Pourquoi? Non, mais c'est vraiment bien. Ah, mais ça a trop zoom in. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Merci. Mais yeah, non, c'est vraiment nice. Ça me donne un vibe Animal Crossing for some reason. Sur ta grenouille. Ça n'a rien à voir, t'inquiète, c'est vraiment simple, ok. J'aurais pu faire une base de même facilement, mais faire tous les détails que t'as fait, j'aurais pas fait tout ça. C'est trop de travail pour moi, ça. Trop de travail pour moi, pour un truc, pour un truc traditionnel, bro. Mais nice job, bro. Mais yeah, mais pour le prochain comic, bro, t'as 2 semaines. T'as cette semaine, la semaine prochaine. So, t'es good. Y'a pas de stress. En vrai, te voir en stream, ça me motive. Ah bon, ben nice. À la base, mes streams, c'est pour ça. Genre, je stream pour pouvoir motiver les personnes à grind, à dessiner. C'est ça que je stream, en général. Parce que tout ce que je fais en stream, c'est littéralement soit j'étudie, soit j'applique ce que j'étudie dans un projet personnel, ou je fais un projet personnel pour pouvoir améliorer mes skills. C'est pretty much ça. Puis après ça aussi, j'explique au monde c'est quoi le processus, c'est quoi le mindset derrière l'affaire, quelque chose comme ça, you know. Donc si je stream puis la personne qui regarde aussi me dit que ça me motive à dessiner, ça me motive à apprendre ou quoi que ce soit, j'ai fait mon travail, bro. Mon travail ici a été fait. Le jet lag, je suis trop KO pour taffer sur ce live. Je t'apprends quand j'aurai récupéré. Yeah, t'inquiète. Comme je t'ai dit, t'as 2 semaines, man. Stress pas, yeah. T'as 2 semaines. Puis, oui, attends. Il est pas genre comme 3h du matin en France. Pourquoi t'es encore réveillé, bro? Parce que là, il est 16h39. Puis vous avez 6 heures d'avance sur nous. So, là, il est comme 3h du mat, genre. Je crois. Attends. Non, 2h du mat. 2h40 du mat. Non, il est 22h. 22h? Hein? Ah, mais je suis bête, j'ai pas compté. J'ai pas compté. Comment j'ai fait 16 plus 6, ça donne 2h du matin? C'est 16 plus... Voilà pourquoi je suis en arbre, bro. Je sais pas faire du matin. Ok, il est 22h. Ok, ok, ok. En vrai, il y a ça plus caractère final. Il y a ça aussi. Mais dépendamment des rendus, c'est pas. T'as pas grand chose à faire pour les vacances. Je pense qu'il me semble que tu dois juste faire le sketch détaillé de tes 3 silhouettes que tu as choisies. Attends, Maxime, si je parle en anglais, est-ce que tu vas comprendre ce que je dis? Parce que j'ai pas eu de leave out les personnes qui regardent la vidéo plus tard hors de la conversation. Ouais, ok. So, just to catch up with y'all who's gonna watch the video later, or currently watching the stream, we're just talking about school stuff, school related stuff. And yeah, so like I was saying, Max, depending on where you're at in the final project, you just have to do the final sketches for the 3 silhouettes that you choose, if I remember correctly. Then after that, you don't have to do anything else. Like all that's color, everything that's color and everything, you don't have to do it yet. Je sais, j'ai pas encore fait ça, ouais. Oh, but you did the thumbnails, right? If you did the thumbnails, you just have to pick 5 out of them and do the silhouettes. Like, it's nothing, yeah. Okay, you're good then. Just do this, just pick 5 out of the... I don't remember how many silhouettes we have to do. Because I know I did more than what we asked, so I don't remember what was the exact number, but pick 5 out of the numbers that you're supposed to do, and then do 5 silhouettes, and then from the 5 silhouettes you pick 3 of them to make 3 different final designs. Well, final design. Yeah, it's a final design. So final sketches. And then when we came back from vacation, I think we have to do the turnaround or the color palette. No, it's color palette then turnaround, or both of them. I don't remember, but yeah. But for winter vacation, we have to do the final sketches for the character. As for me, I don't have to redo it. I don't have to redo the studies, but I'm gonna redo them in digitally, because I did the studies traditionally, but I want to redo them digitally because I want to have more options of how I want to design my character. And by the way, for those watching the stream right now, the character design I'm working on right now, it was actually I don't know if y'all remember when I streamed back in October? The last time I streamed? I think that's how it was, October. I was working on Assassin Maid, right? But I picked this character and decided to make it as my final project for the character design class. But now instead of being Assassin Maid, she's gonna be a Knight Maid. Because I'm already working on an assassin for my story here, as you can see. This is an assassin. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to do 2 assassins in 1 year. I want to do something different. So I decided to make a knight instead, a Knight Maid. Actually, I can show the progress that I've done so far. Don't tell me I forgot to send the folder to myself. Please don't tell me I forgot to send the folder to myself. I'm gonna cry. Bro, no, I forgot. Oh, wait. What is that? Is it the update version of it? Tell me this is the update version. Tell me this is the update version. Let's go! It's the update version! Woo! Let's go. So yeah, this is the thumbnails that I've done for my character that I'm gonna do. Don't cry. Yeah, don't worry, I won't cry. I thought I forgot to send the folder to myself for this. So yes, so this is my not my thumbnails, my silhouette for my character. So I'm gonna pick three out of them to make the final sketch, and I'm gonna do them on stream. By the way, it's gonna be next week though. This week I'm focusing on the storyboard, motion comic, all the stuff, and next week I'm gonna focus on that with a bit of personal stuff. So this week is really like a lot of fundamental studies, fundamental practice, school project stuff, and next week is gonna be more of practicing, not practicing, but I'm gonna work on my art style. I'm gonna not redo it, but there's things that I want to practice to evolve my art style. And also I'm gonna work on this character that I'm working on here. But yeah, I really like those two. I like this one, and I like this one, but it doesn't catch the vibe that I'm looking for the character. So I'm probably gonna go with I'm gonna go with this one for sure. I'll probably go with her as well. And I think just to make the teacher happy, I'm gonna go with this one as well. Because the only reason why I have this one as a silhouette is because my teacher asked me to do something that wasn't in the main idea when I decided to create the character. So I'm gonna make just this third one just so the teacher can see that I can do something out of my comfort zone, out of what I was thinking. But I'm gonna work with those two only. So yeah, okay. But that's good. I'm glad that I sent the updated folder. But I want to show you guys the thumbnails that I've done. I don't know if I have the original folder of the thumbnails here. I know I have half of it on my tablet. Okay, this is, yeah, okay. So yeah, so those are the ones that I've done because teacher told me to do more different like do version of the character that wasn't in the idea that I was looking for. So I went with a more bulky build, longer legs, bigger breast as well, because I didn't want to give her big breast. But those are the ones that I actually wanted to do. So yeah, and by the way, Max, you don't have to do as much thumbnail. You know, it's just me. It's just me doing my own thing. And I think there's actually like 3 more that I haven't done here. That's not there. I think it's on my tablet. But yeah, those are the ones that I actually wanted to work with, as you can see. But I really like this one for sure, and I like this one as well. Yup. We had a fun time doing the thumbnails for this. And like I said, I did the studies traditionally. Like I studied like made outfits, armors, but I need to do a study on weapons, on swords, because I want to do a unique sword for the character. A sword that's like a simple but unique design, like that is easily recognizable. Like, you know, the Master Sword from Legend of Zelda, or the different blades that you see in Xenoblades, you know, like the Aegis Sword, the Monado, the Lucky 7 in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. You know, I want to do something unique with the swords. Like, I don't want to go crazy with the design, but I want to do something that's unique, you know, like you look at the sword and say, oh yeah, it belongs to this character, and that's it, you know. So yeah. But that's gonna be next week. Next week, or I think, wait, let me check. Actually, no, we're gonna start this week. Because everything going according to plan. Tomorrow I'll finish the storyboard. And Wednesday, I'm gonna start doing the studies for the character design. On Christmas, I won't be streaming, but I'm still gonna be working on the character design. You know what? I think I'm gonna record the session that I'm gonna work on Thursday. Thursday, yeah, on Christmas. Yeah. I'm gonna record the session at least so I can put it on YouTube. Then Friday, I'm gonna do fan art that I've been planning to do for a while, but because of school, I couldn't do it. And next Monday, we're gonna do some design studies on the swords for the character, and that's it. Then after that, it's gonna be focusing on personal stuff like doing master studies to upgrade my art style. I'm gonna, oh yeah, I gotta do the color script as well. That's gonna be next Wednesday, not this Wednesday. Gonna do the color palettes for the character, and yeah, then after that, we'll be done with the character design. Yeah. All right, let's keep working. That's a bit of a paladin look. Yeah, I'm going with something like this actually. Like, I'm going with the idea of like a knight, something that's royal. I have a hard time saying this word, royal and everything, which work with for me. Yeah. Which is funny because at first she was supposed to be an assassin. I don't know if I still have the previous design. Oh yeah, I still have it. So that was supposed to be her before. So I did those thumbnails. Back then I didn't know where I was going with it, with this idea. No, but I just wanted to make a main original character. That's what I wanted to make, but a maid that is a badass, like she can kill people, fight with sword, knives and everything, you know? A weapon master, actually. But then, after that, you know, when the teacher presented us the project, that we have to make an original character with from beginning to end with like a story, a backstory, a synopsis, do all the design stuff. I was like, you know what? Let me take this character and actually like use my brain to kill it. So yeah, kill and clean the crime scenes. Yeah, that was supposed to be this type of character. And by the way, she's an alien as well. Forget to say that she's an alien, a moon alien. So yeah, so you're gonna see a lot of moon related stuff. Like, well, a lot. You don't see it on thumbnail face. Like I put a moon here. I did a moon here. I did like a moon and then like a half a moon and within a moon. Same thing here. But yeah, she's a moon alien. She come from a moon. She come from an alien species that colonized the moon and they live there. And she served a royal family. But she's a bit of a tomboy, so since she was a kid, she's been training in secret to how to fight with a sword, and she can use light magic as well. And so one day, the king, what's the term for it? The king called her. I don't know what's the right term, but call for her for an audience, and they asked her to go on a planet that looks like Earth, but it's not called Earth. It looks like Earth, but it's not Earth. And to investigate to investigate because there's a group of mercenaries that not mercenaries, but a group of knights that disappear. And she's the best fit for this mission. Since she can use a sword and she can use light magic as well. So yeah, that's how the story starts. And I got inspired with Stellar Blade and Nier Automata for the setting, the type of character design that you're gonna find. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But yeah. Oh yeah, she got big sleeves here. I forgot that. I forgot that. And here I think I'm just gonna do a silhouette actually. Yeah, I really need to do the turnaround for this knife. Actually, I forgot to do so. Uh, well, this is the most cuff hands I've ever drawn in my life. All right, page 3 done. Now page 4, then intro is done. This song Loki gives me Champion Cynthia from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl theme music. I don't know why. I think no, I think I know why. It's because of the piano. The piano is similar to that to Cynthia's theme. PTSD kicking in. Don't bring the PTSD. Hey, it's because of the music, bro. I was like, yo, why ever remind me of something that I don't want to remember? But it's okay. She's not real. She won't hurt you. Hopefully. I really hope the music is not copyrighted, man. Well, I'll find out tonight when I'll upload the video. And I won't do any edits because, because I did pause the recording and then so I don't need to do any edits. So I'm just gonna post it raw like that on my YouTube channel. If it's copyrighted, guess I'll go back to my my original playlist that still has some copyrighted music, but the odds that are copyrighted are pretty low. Getting a bit tired here. I usually don't draw around those hours. Or if I draw, I'm not doing something like that. That requires me a lot of focus. But This doesn't ask me a lot of focus, honestly. I'm just retracing over things I've already drawn. And I'm not doing like anything like demanding. Gotta make sure the perspective is right when we go to the cleanup. When we go to the rough. That sounded like a dog when I said rough, but anyway. Yeah, okay, you know what, guys? I'm not gonna bother drawing this hand. I'm just gonna do this. Like, I don't have the patience to draw an accurate hand for something that's just a thumbnail. Like, I don't mind drawing this hand here because it's easy. It says while butchering it, but that's besides the point. But doing it on perspective like this, I don't want to think right now. Oh wait, I forgot one panel. He's taking something out of the oven? No, he's just... he's actually bringing his hand to do a dap up. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I did it, I was thinking about the same thing. I'm like, yo, I hope the teacher, when she gonna see it, she gonna understand what I'm actually trying to draw here. And she understood directly that, okay, he's just extending his hand towards the camera. So I'm like, okay. But I don't blame you if you think that he was taking out something out of the oven. I don't blame you. But don't worry, on the final version, it's gonna be clearer than that. There's supposed to be a bubble here. Okay. Okay, close this and bring this to full opacity. Duplicate the frames. think I forgot to do this for another for the previous page. Okay, no need to be that dark. Ah, did that on the. Okay, I just didn't do it on this. Okay. Now all right, page 4 done. Let me just go back on page 3. No, not page 3. I think it's page 2. Yeah, page 2. I'll double the frame. Duplicate the frames here. Erase this. I think it's fine. All right. So intro done. Woo! Let's go. Now I'm gonna start doing the middle. It's only 2 pages for the middle, and then I'll leave the final for tomorrow. Wait, how much pages I have for a final? Because today I did what, 8 pages? 4, 7 pages. I'm gonna do 7 pages, and the final has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pages tomorrow. Can I do 13 pages in one day? Yes, I can. I can do it. But will I want to do it? That's another question. Now I'm gonna do it. It's just that I'm gonna work on it before stream, so I can have less to do on stream. Yeah, so I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning. I'm gonna work on it. Then I'll go to the gym. Then I'll come back, and then I'll start streaming, and I'll work on the rest of the pages. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Sounds like a good plan. Sounds like a good plan. Page 5, clean. too dark. That's better. You know what's funny with this story is that when I first came with this the story idea to my teammate, at first the original story was like a power fantasy, so it was just a one character story, focus on this guy here, and his whole thing was that he was a man in his mid-30s, almost 40s maybe, that he's been struggling from going up in the ranks as a soldier. You know, he's wanting to become a hero, a royal knight, or something like that. And he got the skills, but because he's been stuck in the same kingdom for many years, since he's like 16 years old, he never see his full potential because he always limit himself to what he thought that he can do as a soldier, and that's why he couldn't go up in the ranks. And then one day he got frustrated and he decides to, oh, you know what, I'm leaving my kingdom, I'm going to my solo adventure. And from there, this is where he sees that he's really powerful as a soldier and everything, and then he's gonna slay a big dragon at the end and then become the most powerful knight of the kingdom, something like that. That was the general idea from that story. And then after that, when I came up with this story to my classmates and everything, it changed a little bit. It changed for the best, you know, because now we get something that has more substance than a power fantasy, and I'm really glad with that. But I'm gonna keep the idea that I had, the original idea that I had, for something like maybe when I'm gonna start animating, I'm gonna maybe do this story in animation. Like, it's literally a power fantasy. There's no substance in that story. Alright, page 5 done. Now page 6. And I thought I have to do frames. A sketch. And that's it. I said I want to make a 3-hour video, but it's gonna end up becoming a 3-hour video. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm almost done, so it's gonna be weird if I just cut the video right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna end it for today. There's only like 1 page left. I'm gonna do everything till the end. And see, I was talking about this earlier, about the torso. Like if you're doing it in a low angle view and do something like this, it's gonna be easier for you to do the blocking for your character. Thank you. I see. Nice. And if you want a better example, where is it? Did I close it? I think I closed it. Give me a sec. Because I did earlier on the stream. So let's see. Like when you draw the torso, it's too small. When you draw the torso, you do something like this. It's gonna be easier for you to determine the upper chest and the lower chest. Since when Twitch got 5 ads back to back? 5 only? Bro, I already got 8 ads back to back. 8 of them, so 5 is nothing, bro. You're lucky to get 5. I had 8 one time. And because of that 8 ads back to back, I decided to quit the stream. But yeah, so see, with this you can see which part is the upper part of the torso and which part is the lower part of the torso. And it's gonna also help you in the perspective to, you know, converge your line towards the perspective. It's like a 3-point perspective. Let's say the perspective point that's there, well, converge like this. It's gonna be easier for you to draw the torso. And also for the lighting, you know, like since the lighting is on top, all of this is gonna be in light, all of this is gonna be in shadows. And same thing, I did the one from the low angle. The light is from the bottom, alright? Everything here is gonna be in light approximately, and this is gonna be in shadows approximately. So yeah. Oh yeah, let me add this. Oh, okay, I wrote it there. That's good. So I didn't. So I then wrote the transition I wanted to add for this scene to this scene. It's too dark. Yo, Destroyer, what's up? What's poppin'? Did you add Sir at your name, or was it always there? Sir Destroyer of Empires. Okay, you had it. Okay, because I don't remember seeing Sir in your name before. I had it. Okay. Now you got the title. We have to call you Sir. Destroy your son. But what's up with you, man? How's life? Actually, how about you? Doing some storyboard cleanup. This is for my first year of animation school, we have to do a motion comic, and this is a storyboard. So right now I'm in the middle of the story. I'm about to finish it. Earlier we were working on the introduction of the story, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Been doing that. And winter vacation has started, so I'm gonna stream more often for the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna stream almost daily, except the weekends, Christmas and New Year's. On New Year, I'm not gonna be streaming for 3 days. And but other than that, I'm gonna stream on daily basis. Usually I'm gonna stream at around the usual time in the morning. But today and tomorrow is gonna be exception because in the morning I have my workout session with my coach. So I'm gonna stream on the afternoon for today and tomorrow. But the other days I'm gonna stream in the morning like I usually do. Alright, page 6 done and 1 page left. Then we're gonna call it a day for the stream. 3 hours and 24 seconds, 24 minutes for recording, but for streaming it's been 3 hours 44 minutes. Crazy. Then after that, I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day. The rest of the day, well, it's already 6:15 here. 6:15 p.m.
was here the whole time, but you've gone far away. I would like to know a lot of things, but perhaps I don't have much time left. What should I do? Someone tell me, let me know, let me know, let me know. Have you ever heard this sound? I can't remember anymore. I left it all behind in this snow. It is melting away, that's all. Have I ever heard your heart? I can't remember anymore. We left it all behind in this snow. It is melting away. It is melting away. That's all.
Probably. Oh, snap.
Hold up, what? Ah, okay, I see. All right, page 7 done. This means I'm done with everything that I've set to do for today. Let's go. So tomorrow it's gonna be the same thing, except we're gonna work on the final of the storyboard. Oh. Got 13 pages left to do. So yeah, we're gonna work on those tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna work a bit on the morning before I jump on stream, and then I'll start streaming around the same time as today. So I start today at 2:30, I think. So I'm gonna stream around the same time. So yeah, so thank you for coming to the stream, guys. I hope y'all had a good time. Y'all had some, y'all been productive. Y'all been grinding while watching the stream, and for those watching on YouTube, I hope y'all been productive while watching this video. I haven't talked much today, you know, I've talked a bit here and there, but I've been mostly locked in and grind whatever I was grinding. And yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. And like always, you know, you can join the Discord, you can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Twitter. I don't use Twitter anymore like that. I've deleted it on my cell phone, so I don't have access on Twitter like I used to. So Instagram is the best place, or actually the best place is Discord, so especially put Discord to get it. This is where you can reach me, you can keep up with me. I post mostly on my Discord nowadays. I rarely post on my Instagram. I do be posting on Instagram lately. By the way, I'm gonna make a post tonight. I know it's random. I've been thinking about making the post this morning, but it's just now that I remembered to do it. I'm gonna make a post after the stream. I'm just gonna make that artist versus artist type thing just to wrap up 2025. And yes, I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more storyboard cleanup. And also, we're gonna be. What else I'm gonna do tomorrow? Ship for sure. I think I'm gonna do this off stream. I'm not gonna do this on stream, but yeah. So we're gonna do more storyboard cleanup. So I'll let you guys go. Like always, keep grinding, take some break, but no slack, and yeah, I'll see you guys on my next stream or my next video. All right, peace.